It's Madden NFL 24, and we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Golden Eagles and the Jags. All that and more coming up next.
With a December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast, what a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. Today, we've got And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you got to give him another chance?
I'm going to give him another shot.
All right. I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception. He wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
And a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Haskins. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Richardson's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. For the first time with his speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This is caught by Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down. First down. Gibbs straight ahead. Down at the 25. The numbers for Gibbs from last week. 19 carries, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but he certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Richardson. Got his man. It's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Quentin Johnston, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Golden Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Taken at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville get on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, They know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. Down to the 42, second down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 58 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to run.
It's caught at the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And it'll be intercepted. Clark Phillips has got it.
Intercepted. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Richardson. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Here is third and 5. Now Richardson back to throw it. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So first and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jalen Hyatt, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jags are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. On first down, Richardson throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a second and 2 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Richardson looking to throw this. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Chicago.
And Richardson yet again. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 46, here's second and 3.
7-yard pickup.
Richardson looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off play action. Richardson. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Now a second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. This defense for the Jags, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jags are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Second and a couple. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for Jaguars. First down.
Going right back to Akers. Dances by him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 60 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Akers with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got it to Williams. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Now Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Chicago.
Play action. Now Richardson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. Here now, 2nd and 4. As they've got it as we resume action. On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now it's Richardson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw. Richardson. 20! And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Richardson able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Richardson out to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Richardson. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Golden Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Point after try forthcoming. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was Anthony Richardson who took it into the end zone to finish things off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense trots back out, ready for this next drive. And there's the running back, Cam Akers. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lot. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now it's Haskins. And this is going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Richardson. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Chicago.
Back to the air with Richardson. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st down, Golden Eagles.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He finds his man, complete. That's Fox. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
2nd down, here's Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 23. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On second down, here's Haskins. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now it's Haskins. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now on to punt.
Wishnowsky in punt formation.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
A gain of 4.
And Richardson back to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnston. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Derek Stingley picks it. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie. And they start 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Richardson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Richardson now on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. A loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Yeah, to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. Locates Mooney on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Haskins to throw it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Haskins. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 45 yards.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Haskins going to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown Jaguars. Darnell Mooney. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are once again back in front. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Right side to Williams. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here's Richardson to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. Richardson working from the gun. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first, now this from 43. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable. Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard. Now a hit and a loose football. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando. That's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And they are at halftime with the Dolphins holding on to the lead. Jalen Hurts, a touchdown pass, but it's the defense that's been the story as they are pitching the shutout thus far. From there, we move to H-Town to check on the Texans
at home at NRG Stadium. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. Justin Fields, responsible for the lone touchdown in the game thus far, as he's thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Josh Jacobs, a touchdown run in the victory.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. Oh, what a move. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. In motion right, that's Williams. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Richardson looking to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Now it's Richardson. Touchdown! Jamison Williams
from 17 yards out.
And the Golden Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Richardson will throw for it.
And that is caught for the 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Now this throw caught left side.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Looking Hyatt's way once again.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
He hits Mooney going across the middle.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 2.
At the 20-yard line.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing again, here's Haskins. Got his man, Okonkwo.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Haskins will throw.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down.
And that will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the work down.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
First down,
Another run for Gibbs here.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
A right where this set of downs started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, here's Richardson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part, he's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Second and 9.
On second down, here's Haskins. Throw caught by Hyatt on the slant.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Looking to throw, Haskins. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now. But he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
First and 10, it's Richardson.
He's got it to Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back now in Jacksonville as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter.
Meanwhile, Richardson's this throw taken in by Johnston.
10 more there and another first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
Now Richardson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Richardson. caught by St. Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Again, it's Richardson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we're talking about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And this one is right through. And that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
At their own 21-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Richardson on 3rd and short. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Got his man, it's Williams. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says, we're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards off the play. First down.
Play action. Now Richardson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Malik Harrison. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle.
Richardson. Complete to Allen St. Brown. A 14-yard pickup.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Here's Richardson to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Now Richardson back to throw it. Complete to Johnston here. And they'll get this down to the 10. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that way.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the 3-yard line.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Richardson looking to throw it. That is intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Jags are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. This is 1st and 10. Throwing now is Haskins. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Fighting his way through contact. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Haskins to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now it's Haskins. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone will be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try to get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here we go with Haskins. Complete right side to Hyatt. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Now a throw in the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Butker on for the PAT. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the touchdown at PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. This one all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Chicago offense set to get started. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I.
Gibbs gets popped and he loses the football. And the Jags grab it. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
I'm fairly sure that there's no good time to cough up the football. But this couldn't be much worse, could it? This situation, this yard line, no chance.
They set it on a tee for them. They're already in field goal range here late in the 4th now.
Yeah, warm up the kicker and just make sure they take care of the ball now. They've got a chance to put this thing away.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Richardson to throw it. Gets this to Bellinger. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
The finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. He's got Mooney.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. This to possibly force OT. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting into midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for Chicago, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.